All right, let's first review movement as medicine. In week 3, you learned that movement can generally be described using the FIT criteria, which stands for frequency, intensity, type, and time. When we think about frequency, that means how many days a week you are doing the physical activity. Remember that even little activities count, so be sure to give yourself credit. Try to have movement activities every day if you can. The I stands for intensity, or how difficult or challenging the activity might be. It's always important to respect your body and start with an intensity level that matches your ability. It might be at a beginner level, like walking short distances with no hills, or it could be a moderate or high intensity exercise that makes you breathe harder and increases your heart rate, like biking or swimming. The first T is for type of exercise or movement, and it is exactly what you might think. It just specifies what the activity is. It might be something like walking, cycling, or swimming, but it can also mean things like gardening or housework or other everyday activities. Remember that all activities count. The last T, time, is the time that you take to be active added up over the course of the day. So you may find that you do 5 minutes of walking in the morning, 10 minutes of house chores before lunch, 15 minutes of walking in the afternoon, and then you may find that you do gardening in the evening for 10 minutes. This means that you've done 40 minutes of activity in the day, even though each time you were doing an activity it was maybe anywhere between 5 and 15 minutes. So remember to think about FIT, F-I-T, frequency, intensity, type, and time. By applying FIT to your activities, you'll get a better idea of where you are today and things you might do in the future to help yourself move more. The last thing I wanted to remind you about today is called pacing and spacing. Think of your daily activities as a race. Just like marathon runners carefully pace themselves, you need to do the same. It's essential to consider not only the time, but also the intensity, type, and frequency of your activities. Pacing helps reduce the likelihood that an activity will worsen your pain or cause a new injury. Additionally, spacing out your activities throughout the day helps prevent you from getting overtired or sore and will gradually build stamina, allowing you to accomplish all your desired tasks without being overwhelmed. By adhering to these guidelines and being mindful of how you structure your movement routine, you can harness the power of movement as medicine to enhance your physical well-being and more effectively manage your chronic pain. Remember, every small step counts toward your larger goal of a healthier and more active lifestyle. Be sure to look at the movement spotlights from each week and the full list of movement activities found by clicking the movement icon at the bottom of the screen.